Very good. Welcome to this session of monthly class N P Financials. So, what we will do, we'll start with Valinder. What you can do, you can switch off your video.
Yep.
Yeah. So, we'll start with the product, general financial product advice, as we all know. But we start again. NP Financials Pty Limited, NP Financials or NPF advises all service recipients of the following. This information is provided only in general financial product advice basis. This is only educational in nature. Trading securities, derivatives, CFDs, foreign exchange contracts can be risky and is not suitable for all. No information received from financials shall be considered as a financial trading recommendation. So I'll give you 10 seconds more to go through this. When you are done, let me know.
Yeah.
All done?
Yes.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
Fantastic, very good. So we'll start with the questions which I got from Sri.
Yeah.
So the first question Sri is asking is, I hope you can read, I can enlarge this. What are the latest changes in ASIC regulations for Forex trading? And this is one. How to upgrade to a pro trading account? Sri is having a beautiful habit of asking 3 questions in one, so that's good.
Because I use this formula, I have to ask only 8 questions.
Yeah, you are actually maturing. That's good. And third, 1C, 1A, 1B, 1C. There is an
Yeah.
online knowledge test practice. Okay, first question first. What are
Then
the
what we do
latest?
is, if you answer the question number 2, 3, 4, I mean, if we can discuss on 3, then once we come back on that number 1, then it will be very clear.
No. We'll go one by one. Don't worry.
Okay, no problem.
So, what are the latest changes in ASIC? That is a good question, but is a simple question. So, I think do you remember we actually gave feedback to ASIC on
Saying no.
when Go Markets requested us
Yeah.
when this fellow IG Markets gave us an opportunity to do so. So
Correct.
we said the things which we are proposing is possibly not good for Australian
Us,
CFD
traders.
traders and brokers, firms and
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you write latest changes in ASIC regulation 2020, let's see. This will be too much, I think, but
Mhm.
yeah, that is the problem with ASIC. They write essays which no one understands.
Yeah. That's why I mean, it's just to ask this question so that we get a bit of summary. And
Yeah.
these are all like standards, standards of
Yeah,
everything. So, yeah.
simple thing, simple. If you go to, I think, IG Market or Go Market, they will they have actually give a share opportunity. I think this was breaking down ASIC regulations. So if you go to ASIC regulations, what to do, CFD traders need to do. This you can read this. So what are the things? Margin rates will increase across all asset classes. So this is number one. So before that, we need to know what is margin rate, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
So that is number one, and then total losses on your will come to this, and total losses on your okay. No, we'll go one by one. Margin rates will increase across all asset classes.
Yeah.
Simply speaking, I'll first you must be remembering that in our modules and units we had already discussed margins and leverage and
Leverage.
everything, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you remember, that is in, I think, basics of trading in module 1. Then let me. All right. So I'll go to the first thing. Okay. Did it come? Yeah, it's coming. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I think.
Okay, and
Kind
then
of
we'll go
concept.
to instruction based discussions, and in that instruction based discussions we'll go to basics of trading, and then basics of trading will select module 1. I think it is in
Hey, Partha,
Go.
could you unblock me? I'm not able to access this page actually. When I clicked on it, it took me to the just front page. That's all.
Yeah, please write an email to support@npfinancials.com.au. So if you remember, that is in, I think, basics of trading. And in that instruction based discussions we'll go to basics of trading, and then we'll go to instruction based discussions, and in that instruction based discussions we'll select module 1. and they will give you the access. So majors minus classes, so what is the foreign exchange basics, I think. It's not there. Yeah, if it is, if I cannot find it, is definitely there, but in which it's not even here. Yeah. Let me try this one. I think it is in basics of trading, but in case to your
It is there, definitely. I have seen that.
yeah, but I'm forgetting the module and the
Yeah,
this is
leverage.
yeah, margin. Yeah, see. First come leverage and then the margin. They are actually synonymous in one sense, but just one is a division of the other. So you must have heard previous to this ASIC regulations. You must have heard prior to this ASIC regulations that we brokers used to not actually claim. They actually advertise you get 1:100 leverage.
Yeah.
Or we provide 1:400 leverage, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
So this is leverage. Yeah. What does it mean? It means supposing we take the middle one, 1:100. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you divide 1 by 100, we get in percentage 1%, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
So this is the relationship between leverage and margin.
Oh, okay.
Simple. They are related, but one is a division. So when we say, when broker says you get a leverage with us 1:100, it means that supposing you keep in your broker CFD account, not the normal account, but the CFD account, you keep $1,000, okay?
Yeah.
But they are promising they will leverage. Leverage means multiply, isn't it? They are promising if you give us $1, we'll give you, we not give you actually, we'll leverage it to allow you to trade $100.
Okay.
Similarly, if you have $1,000 in your own account, whether it is Go Market or IG Market, prior to ASIC, prior to ASIC, then you can control 1,000 multiplied by 100, which is 100,000.
Correct. Yeah.
This is how the concept of leverage, because these products are very costly, like BHP, like this fellow Macquarie, like Amazon. Amazon cost you $3,300, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
So what the broker has come out with the concept of concept called CFD, contract for difference. So they can use this leverage to multiply the effect upside as well as in the downside. How in the upside I can only keep $1,000 to control 100,000. Or I can only keep $100 and I can trade 10,000.
Yeah.
But if we do not know, they always say that it is a double-edged sword. It's actually misnomer. It's a misconception. They do not tell you the other side of the story. So in a CFD account, we make sure that we take 1% risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if they say if you do not put a stop loss, that they means ASIC. They say if you do not put a stop loss, you can lose actually $1,000. Yeah, that is possible. We agree to that. We agree to that. But if you put stop loss, you can only lose $10 or $20. That which is 1% of this, isn't it?
Or what? Yeah. Meaning we put a stop loss of 1%.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So is leverage clear?
Okay. Leverage is clear. Just
So
a question there.
I'll give you a question, simple example. So supposing BHP is trading at $50, okay?
Yeah.
And we have $5,000 in our broker account.
Yeah.
In Go Markets, okay?
Yeah.
Go Market prior to ASIC has multiplied that 1:100, and then Go Market is giving us 500,000, isn't it?
Yes.
So 500,000, 1% is how much?
5%.
5,000. Simple.
Yeah.
So if BHP is trading at 50 and I want to buy 1%, $5,000, how much I get? I get 100. 50 multiplied by 100 is equal to 5,000,
5,000. Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But now take the leverage out.
Hmm.
So I have only $5,000
Hmm.
and BHP still quoting at $50,
Yeah.
and to use 1% of $5,000 is how much?
$50.
$50. $50.
So how many BHP I can buy?
One.
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 So
Only one.
with leverage, how many I would buy?
Multiply by like 100.
100.
So 500.
So
Yeah.
I can buy 100 because
100.
50 multiplied by 100 is 5,000.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is leverage. So with leverage, the same amount 5,000 I can buy 100 BHP, but without leverage, with $50, 1% of 5,000, I can buy only one.
Okay. So this is 1 to 100.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
the example clear?
It, clear. It's very much clear.
Is the leverage description is clear?
Yeah. Leverage description is also clear. Yes.
Any question on leverage?
No.
Fantastic. If you have understood leverage, then
Yeah.
just invert it and make it percentage, you get a margin. So before ASIC, this 1:100 leverage is equal to 1% margin. Now why margin is required? We understood why leverage is required, isn't it? To multiply our profit.
Correct. Yeah.
To the downside, we are restricting our cost loss with a stop order, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is no to us who are following money management, there is no downside to leverage.
Okay.
That's why we tried to notify ASIC and educate them. They did not. They did not listen. But that is what is all about leverage. Now, if we 1:100 divide, so this is 1%. 1 by 100 is multiplied by 100 is percentage wise 1%, isn't it?
Yeah.
So margin is little bit different than in the uses. Margin is required. Brokers will ask you to keep, for example, minimum of $100. Now we are talking about minimum, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Minimum.
Now minimum of $100 to buy 2 BHP contract.
Okay. Yeah.
If your account is, because you are invested in 20 different stocks and you have $20,000 in your account, now your free margin is $490, for example. But you want to buy $500 of BHP. Broker will not allow you to do that, because that is the minimum amount broker need to have from your pocket to keep keep their book safe.
Okay.
So if BHP is going down, going up is not a problem. If it's going down, then they will deduct that money if you do not have a stop loss. If you have a stop loss, that's not a problem. But if you do not have a stop loss, what broker will give you? Broker will give you a margin call that your margin was $500.
Yeah.
But your current account has come down to $490.
Yeah.
So please give $10
Right. Okay.
to make it $500.
Yeah.
So that is margin, and that is the margin call. Is it clear?
So here it is 1%. In our example, it is 1%. Yeah.
That's correct.
So this percentage of margin, is it depends upon the broker?
Now, yeah, as before again, before ASIC regulation, brokers used to give, some brokers prefer 1:100, some brokers prefer 1:500.
Yeah. That's leverage. Yeah.
So that is again margin. So if you divide 1:500, that is 0.2 margin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Sri?
0.2 margin.
1 divided by 500 is how much? 1 divided by 500 multiplied by 100 is how much? 100 divided by 500 is how much?
Yeah, 0.5. Sorry, 0.2.
0.2. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's see this margin in an example. So can you see my screen?
Yeah. BHP. Yeah.
BHP. So it is, I told 50 for example, now it is 48, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So supposing I put size
Yeah.
How many BHP I want to buy? 100.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I want to put the stop loss, for example, maybe 200 order. I need to go to order, isn't it? I need to put the order as 200, yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to buy if it is go to for example 49.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then because the market is closed, it is not showing the margin record. See this margin?
Yes. 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 Yeah.
This
Yeah.
margin is not coming.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
But come tomorrow when the market is open,
Mm.
they will show you at $49 to buy 100 quantity how much margin you need to have.
Okay.
See here they are not saying leverage.
Yeah. It's
They are saying
margin.
how much margin you need to have.
Yeah.
So if you click here, it
Yeah.
will tell you that these are the minimum charge of $7 in
Yeah.
one out.
Yeah.
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 So for example, imagine you buy 500 share in Apple Incorporated. So you open at 130 and close at 135.
Mm.
Your profit and loss would be $2,500 because 500 multiplied by 5. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah. It is clear. I can follow this. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So did I answer your question on leverage and margin?
Yes. Yeah. That's clear. Now, if it is a guaranteed stop, so what is the difference between a stop and guaranteed stop?
That's a good question. The difference between stop and guaranteed stop means what?
Yeah.
Okay. Is broker is taking a risk of giving you a guaranteed exit price, even if price is gapping there. So for example here, isn't it? For example here, there is a gap. See this? There is a
Yeah.
gap. There is a gap here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Supposing you have shorted the market here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you have no for example, supposing you have shorted the market when this fellow low is taken out, whatever reason,
Yeah.
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 Suppose this
Okay.
low is taken out, you have some bogus breakout condition and you went short here, okay.
Mm.
You have put a stop loss order around here, which is 46.17,
Okay.
but market gapped open at
Mm.
46.49, yeah.
Yeah.
But your stop loss was 46.17, market opened at 46.49.
Mm.
If you do not use a guaranteed stop loss, you will be losing when the price is hitting 46.49. You will be losing that much.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a guaranteed stop loss as 46.17,
Mm.
broker is giving this expense out of his pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and in return, what it is saying, I will charge you 1% extra.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, it is a extra charge.
Yes. So the difference between the difference between normal stock and this guaranteed stop is the risk associated with gapping
Mm.
is covered by the broker. It's broker himself.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why they charge you 1% more. As it is, you saw they are charging $7, isn't it?
Mm.
See this $7 here, $7 here,
Mm-hmm.
in and out, $7 in, $7 out.
Yeah.
But because you have a guaranteed stop loss, they may charge you 1% more here. They may be charging $14.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what is all about.
Okay.
Guaranteed stop.
Okay.
You can read this full details on full markets, all those things, but
Yeah.
they are
Yeah. Yeah.
too much to read actually.
Yeah, no, no,
Yeah.
I wanted, I mean, the summary. I mean,
Yeah.
if you explain further, it gets really understanding. Yeah.
So is it clear? Okay. Now what ASIC has done? ASIC has reduced this 1:100 randomly to 1:20, 1:5.
1:50. Yeah.
1:50 is 1:50 is even good, but they have reduced it to 1:20, 1:5. So 1:20 means what? If you give $1,000
Yeah.
multiplied by 20 is to 20,000.
2000.
20,000 instead
Yeah.
of 100,000. Now you can control only 20,000. Control means
Yeah.
what? Buy and sell.
Buy. Yeah, yeah.
That is the major change which has been done by ASIC. And what are the changes which has done by ASIC is this. See this 20%, 20%, 20%. Yeah. Initially it was 100%. But now they have reduced it to randomly to 20%, to some 5%, to some 3%, something like that, depending on the product. They have actually hit the forex market very high, very high. Yeah, see guaranteed stop premiums. Yeah, they, if you read 254 pages, so
Yeah.
they will charge you 25% more and so on and so forth. See,
Yeah.
actually 1%. As I told you, actually 1%, but may change to 0.3%. Yeah,
Yeah.
guaranteed stop loss premium.
Okay.
Alright, so ASIC has done changes to the margin requirement. Now you know what is margin, what is leverage.
Yeah.
The next thing which they have done is total losses on your CFD position will not exceed funding in your trading account. That means this is not a bad thing. The people who are gambling in the stock market, in the sense they are not putting a stop loss. So they are having a possibility that they will lose the entire money because the market is going against them, and it may go against them. Yeah. And what ASIC has now done, supposing you have $5,000, you can only lose $5,000. You cannot lose $10,000. Previously, brokers were charging margins, call, and then asking more money. But now ASIC has told them to close your position if you lose $5,000. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's clear.
And then prohibition of certain benefits to traders. I don't know what is this. And brokers never give any benefit to traders. So I don't know what does it mean. And margin closeout ratio. Similarly, if your margin falls below some percentage, 10%, 20%, again arbitrary. I don't know the what is the concept, why ASIC has done this, but these are the 4 things which ASIC has done it.
I see. Okay. Good.
So they have lowered the margin on major indices, forex, shares, and cryptocurrencies. Yeah. Okay. Like this one here, prohibition of certain benefits to traders. For example, supposing we were having a IB relationship with Go Markets, and Go Market were giving us rebates. They have reduced that as well, or stopped.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Okay. And then I think that's it all about the the current margin is 200 is to 1 before, but now it is 30 is to 1 for forex. For major indices like ASX, Dow Jones, it is 1 is to 20. If you divide 1 by 20 multiplied by 100, you get 5, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you divide 1 divided by 30 multiplied by 100, it is 3.3%.
3.3%.
Gold. I remember gold was having 0.5. Now they have increased to 5%. 10 times they have reduced.
Okay.
The bottom line of this is you have to have more money to trade. That's it.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's.
So maybe ASIC does not want now that everyone should trade. Only the people who are having money can trade. Something like that. But I don't know. So did I answer your question? First question, 1A.
Yes, it is.
1B, how to upgrade to pro trading account. There are multiple ways to upgrade to pro trading account. One is through NP Financials. You trade with us, and then you go with us to our preferred broker called Go Markets.
Yes. Yeah.
And then if you go to our blog or our about us pages, you will come to know that you have a preferred broker in the form of Go Markets. So if you go to Go Markets and open an account in the if I click here Go Market, NP Financials, and then blog, and then Go Market, and I go here and open an account with the trust.
Yeah.
It can be an individual trustee, it can be a family trust, it can be corporate trustee. Generally speaking, it is individual trustee.
Okay. Yeah.
And then open it, and then go next, and then give all the details. Then Go Markets with us, NP Financials, they will make you a pro trader.
Are there any other requirements?
Okay. So, but this fellow, don't make mistake. IG Markets will not do this.
Okay.
Go Markets will do this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And after that, what is your next question? There is online knowledge test practice questions. Yes, they will ask you 10 questions, simple questions.
Yeah.
But if you have up to this account, up to this pro trading account,
Yeah.
what you can do, you can actually consult us regarding the questions and practice tests, and we can
Yeah.
help our share our knowledge, because
Okay.
we have already passed those questions
Okay. Okay.
and we got 100%. So we can help you to be as the same level as our knowledge on these questions.
Sure. Okay.
Did I
Okay.
answer the entire question one?
Yeah.
Any question on one?
Okay. Because I took one time this online test, I made one silly mistake, right? And the pass what do you call then they asked me to come back for after 1 month, and I don't want to go back to them.
Mm. That's why
But
I told.
yeah,
You need to take advantage of us.
yes, yes. Okay. So if there is a what do you call, if there is an online test for a Go market, then I need your support,
Yeah.
help and support to get through. Okay.
Yeah. First, you have to go
Good.
to NP Financials and then we can help you. Otherwise, if you go randomly to anywhere else, we may not help you.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. Clear.
Any other question?
No, no question. On question number one is clear.
Question number 2. Theory
Yeah.
on okay. Before that, Balinder, is the everything question on ASIC regulations, leverage margin?
No, man, not at the moment. We'll
Okay.
ask about it
Everything
later.
is clear.
Oh yes.
Next question. Sri is asking theory on leverage and how it impacts on trading account with practical examples. I think I did everything. Yeah.
Yes. That question is clear, sir.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. Leverage and margin is also clear.
Yeah. Best way is to in a Monday when the market
Yeah.
is open, see the margin here yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. That comes. I mean,
Yeah.
that clearly comes. Yeah,
Yeah.
even on the forex,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Next question. Theory on margin and margin call and formula to calculate margin on a particular trade. Formula to calculate margin, I think I have already given you.
Is 1%. Yeah.
No. So let's go to leverage and margin is here,
Yeah.
and formula to calculate margin was there in most probably in commodity. Let me go there. If I go courses and then write margin effects of symbols, quarter size, spreads, timing, costs, commodity. Effects of economics, direction, sectors, volume, technical trading, understanding, critical, and more. I'm just finding it. So module 2, I think it is there in module 2 and unit 3. See what I have done. You can also do that. I think I have shared. I have written in NP Financials Education, so which module, which unit contains what.
I have also done that.
Yeah.
I have also done that.
Yeah.
And would it be possible to just
Share this. You can actually send an email and we can
Yeah.
share this. Yeah.
Okay,
I
thank you.
think it is the symbols, contract size, spreads, timings, and cost. Yeah. Commodity trading module 2 unit 3. That's what we are trying to go.
Okay,
Module 2 unit 3.
very good.
This matrix actually helped me a lot, because otherwise there are 500 pages on forex,
Yeah.
211 on commodity, 179 on shares, candlestick 87, Fibonacci
It
99.
saves a lot of time.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot. So if I go
Fine.
here and then yeah, here I have explained it to more detailed margin. Yeah. Have you done commodity? Not yet, Sri, right?
I have done commodity.
Commodity. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you have done commodity and forgotten, then you need to go to module 2 unit 3,
Yeah.
page number 8,
Okay.
and this will answer your next question, how it is calculated. Yeah.
Okay. I will
What
do
is
that.
the formula? What is the formula? Just to explain your question, your margin is calculated as a percentage of the notional value. First we have to understand what is the notional value
Notional.
of your position. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Position is the trade size and notional value we have to calculate.
yeah.
Depending on your position size, you may be affected by tiered margining. This calculation is true for all contracts. So what is margin? The formula is margin is equal to notional value multiplied by margin percentage.
Mm.
We saw margin percentage as 5%, 1% in our previous example, isn't it?
Yep, yeah.
Now we need to know notional value to multiply by that percentage to get actual margin.
Mm.
Roughly we were assuming that this is 1, actually not true. Now we are coming to a guaranteed stop on your position, that's what you asked.
Mm.
Your margin requirement will actually equal to amount you are risking if you are closed out at the requested level plus the cost of the guaranteed stop, which is 1%.
Mm.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
lose more here with a guaranteed stop, but somehow you get some guarantee.
Yeah.
If you are using non-guaranteed stop NGS, broker will reduce your margin requirement if possible, but your margin will be greater than if the position was opened with no stop.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
In addition, if you are affected by a tier margining, broker will not be able to reduce the margin requirement even when using the tight non-guaranteed stop. To calculate the notional value, now we are calculating notional value. Use the calculation number of contracts. Supposing you are buying 3 gold contracts, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
multiplied by current price if gold is trading at 1252.96.
Okay.
Multiplied by the value per point, one standard contract is $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So the
Mm.
notional value would be 375,888.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
this clear?
Oh, okay. Now it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
this is notional value.
yeah,
See now we are calculating notional value.
yeah.
Notional value is nothing but number of contracts multiplied by
Price.
current price multiplied by the value per for gold it is $100.
Yeah.
For one standard contract of euro it will be $10. For one standard contract of this fellow sterling it would
Yeah.
be $10.
Okay. Let's say, just on the contract size,
Go.
even though it is for the mini, is it for the mini or and
No, no,
also
no.
the no?
No. You are true but not true at the same time. Mini
Okay.
means 0.3.
Okay. Mini means 0.3.
Yeah, but when you are talking about standard lot, you are talking
Yeah.
about 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Standard is 10. Mini
10.
means 1.
Yeah, just hold on. I'll again explain it. Yeah, I know it is very tricky, can be tricky. That's why even after reading this many times, Sri, you forgot, isn't it?
Yes.
So again, let's revisit this. See,
Mm.
I have written here that crude oil has gone up, has appreciated 8.69% after our trade signal, and we are holding on to it.
Mm.
Did you take this trade?
No, I did not take
Why?
because of the capital.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now that's okay. Capital will be all right. So when we enter here and it has appreciated up to this point, I have only gone up to this point. So it has already gone up 8.69%. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
And this is recent, July, 1st of July. And in that process, what it has done, it has actually got 598 pips. Can you see that?
Mhm. Mm.
Okay. Now supposing you are investing $10 per contract here, that means standard lot for crude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you read this? Have you read this asset class evaluations?
No, this I haven't read it.
Yeah, please read this because it was
Sure.
posted last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means what? If you are invested $10, you will be pocketing $5,980 here.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you are trading a mini contract, that's what you said.
Mm.
You'll
It's
be only
598.
you'll be only
598.
that's it.
Yeah.
But for gold, it is little bit different. Fortunately, our signal here for gold has generated 4.42%,
Mm-hmm.
and which is equivalent to 82.5%.
Mm.
But because gold is 100 here,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going very slow, 100 per contract. So this 8250 is actually $8,250, not 825.
That's correct.
Got it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
Yes.
multiplied by 100. Here you
100.
multiply by 10. Here you
10.
multiply, and this multiplication of 100 is only true for gold. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
So don't panic. It is not rocket science.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Everything else standard contract is multiplied by 10,
Yeah.
except gold multiplied by 100.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So good that I have shown you all the examples here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is the notional value for gold for 3 contracts, which is 375,888.
Hmm.
Prior to ASIC, the margin requirement was 0.7.
Yeah.
So which was 0.7, leverage is 0.7 divided by 100, which is 0.007.
Yeah.
So the margin requirement broker go market will force you to have $2,631.22
Yeah.
to buy or sell 3 standard gold contract. This is, my dear friend, margin. This is, my dear friend, leverage.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a little bit difference. The initial example which I gave you on basics of trading,
Hmm.
because that was the starting point.
Hmm.
In the starting point, if I do all this notional calculation, then possibly you will go notionally mad.
Correct. For sure. Yeah. For sure. And so the same formula applies for the what do you call
Everything.
forex as well. Forex as well. Yeah.
Everything,
Yeah.
everything. See, that's why I have written here. It's true for all
All
contracts.
the contracts. Yeah.
So
Number of
margin, I have explained it. The leverage, you already know 1% margin is 1:100 leverage.
Hmm.
And now you know what is notional value. Now you know the exact difference between margin and margin requirement. And if your this thing goes below this, you get a margin call.
Yeah.
So now is margin, leverage, and everything clear?
It is clear. Just I got one question. One question. Let's calculate. Let's calculate notional value for Euro Aussie. Let's say 10 contracts.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, number of contracts is 10, and Euro's price.
Euro Aussie, yeah.
Yeah, Euro Aussie price. So that is a what do you call it? That's a price. Yeah, the
Yeah,
price where I enter.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1.57.
1.5763 minus whatever it is.
Yeah.
We are also sorting
10.
this market here.
Good. So that is short. Then
So
okay.
you are buying 1.
One.
So 1 multiplied by
0.57.
1.5763
Yeah. Times.
multiplied by 10.
So that is 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 10.
So it is coming $15, isn't it?
Yeah. $15. Yeah.
And then the margin, which would be now maybe 1:20 for Forex. That's what we saw, isn't it?
1:20.
Forex, what did we see for Forex? Where
That
did
is
I
30,
see?
right? That is
1:30,
30.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
see
yeah.
1:30, yeah. For Forex, yeah, 1:30. So you have to multiply that by 3.33. So that will be 45.
$450.
450 or 45? I think 45.
450 for one.
450. 450.
450, yeah. 450. So now you have to have $450 in your broker account to buy €1 Aussie. See how costly is that?
Yes. Yes.
Isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes. Yeah.
Because of the reduction of this leverage and increase in the margin.
Okay.
ASIC has made all us mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. So that's clear. Very good.
All these questions are clear?
All these questions are clear. But, I know the concept is clear, and I will do a lot of practice on this, so it will be more clear.
So in the process of answering your third question, actually we have answered question number 4 as well, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. That's right. Yeah.
Notional
Notional value. Yeah.
And simply margin was there on the basics of on this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here I'll just write it down. Leverage. We can say isn't it? We discussed
Mm.
leverage.
Correct. Correct.
So margin, leverage, notional value, everything clear.
Yes. Clear. Very good. Very good.
This is very critical actually. I don't I'm not wondering that you are asking this after 4 years, but yeah, even after 10 years, people are confused,
No.
and
Please send
especially
me
with the
this.
introduction of ASIC. With ASIC,
Yeah.
everyone is confused. All right, so let's go to the any other question from 1 to 4? Any related question?
No. 1 to 4 is clear.
Malinder,
It's
any question 1 to 4 related?
Just only thing, if you could send me the first tab balance, like the whole booklet, buddy, I would be very thankful to you.
This one.
The first one, yes, this one.
Please write an email to support.
Okay, thank you.
In Bible, it is written you have to ask to get it.
No, yeah, definitely I will ask me.
So you have to ask
But
support at NP Financials to get something. Otherwise, you just talk to me, I'll forget.
So wait, I will send.
Yeah, Sri, you are saying something?
yeah, what's the question we should ask? Which page?
Please.
Index page. Let's say
No,
index.
please, your questions, your request should be, please share your instruction-based discussions, one-page document.
Okay.
With
One.
us.
Yeah.
Here we have not included cryptocurrencies, intraday trading. We have already done cryptocurrencies in intraday trading, isn't it?
Mhm.
So if you go to cryptocurrencies in asset class instruction-based
One
discussion,
page
see this
document.
cryptocurrency trading and
Yeah.
intraday trading. I have to do that as well. So that reminds me to
Instruction.
do that.
Instruction.
Cryptocurrencies and instruction-based discussions.
Yeah.
All clear?
Discussion. Okay. Question number
So
one
you are
to four
going
is
to
clear.
you are going to NP Financials, going to go markets, opening a trust account. Everything clear?
Yes. Yes.
Trust.
Clear.
Very good.
Friday I will do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next
Friday.
question.
Okay.
Divergence line is a leading or lagging indicator. Good question. How is it different from general MACD? Okay, next question. Okay, I'll first answer this question of divergence line is a leading or lagging indicator. It is actually a kind of leading indicator, but it actually happens at the time. I would say at the time. Yeah,
Okay.
or a little bit one bar ahead. I think it. I will say one bar ahead. Yeah.
Mm.
Like pivot points can be 30 bars ahead, because it is, if it is a monthly pivot, it
Monthly.
stays there for 30 days, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it is a Fibonacci, it is maybe multiple months ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
But divergence is, I will consider, yes, it is a leading indicator, maybe one bar ahead. Yeah. So let's see what it is. So let's go to our file and then load and then 12 power.
Good.
Yeah, I appreciate the way Sri asked these questions, because unless and again Bible, from taking from Bible, you have to ask to get it. The more questions you ask, the more knowledge you get it, isn't it, in return?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to our 12 power model. Or let's go to, I think 12 power is not bad. Okay. Divergence. This, all you know that this black line is the divergence, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
And the rule says the first point has to touch the red line, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or this line. Alright.
Bottom.
Okay. In an let's see that. Okay. Yes. See
Why?
this.
Why this page is looking so crystal clear? Why it is a difference?
This is
Our
white.
page.
This is white.
It's just white. Okay.
You can do white background. You know how to do white background?
Yeah. 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 So I set as a light green. Yeah. Just.
You have to go to chart settings
Yeah.
and make this chart background as white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like white, some people like black, but white is always good.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's see the example of divergence. They are very powerful. and we have so many kinds of divergence: class A, class B, and then class C, and then hidden, and then relative divergence.
Yeah.
Supposing we are here, yeah, on this last bar,
Yeah.
and what we can see here, that the price is going up from this swing high. We are always comparing swing high to swing high, yeah,
Yeah.
from this
Yeah.
swing high to this swing high, isn't it? This
Yeah.
has not yet happened. That is the
Not yet.
that is the advantage I told you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
One bar advantage.
Yeah.
Surely this high is higher than this,
Yes. Yes.
and I told you that divergence line may fluctuate between one bar, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll go up to this point. We'll not take this one. We'll take this one,
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then see, you tell me what is the reading of the divergence line when price was here at this point.
D. Where is D? Okay. 48.3.
48.32.
Yeah.
And what is this D here?
The 46.23. So it is okay.
Class
It's
A.
a class A. Yes.
Class A.
Class A.
But we don't know whether price is going to go up or down.
That's correct. Yeah.
But at the same time, our divergence line proprietary indicator is telling us that I'm already diverging.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, it is a leading indicator by 1 bar.
One bar.
So
bar.
why 1 bar? I want to see a turning point here along with the divergence.
Yeah.
So if I go 1 bar, is it a turning point?
It is a solid turning.
So this turning point with this divergence makes divergence indicator so powerful and so effective, and it is 1 bar ahead. That's it.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Okay. Yeah, and then you answered the first question. I mean, question. So
I know you have punched another 3 questions on it. How is it different from general MACD? Good question.
No, sir. Let's stay on the chart itself right now.
Okay. Now you
I
ask
have-
question.
Okay. You see, now it is a A-class divergence at what is this time on the swing high? The arrow.
25th of the February 11.
Yeah. Now, okay. Let's say if I want, I know this divergence is already happened. Yeah. All okay. Divergence is already happened. Okay. So does it? I mean, I need to do the back testing. Is it enough to enter a short trade, low minus 10 or 20?
Come again?
Is it enough to enter a short trade, after this divergence?
Yes. Yes, but you have already answered your question. Yes, provided you got a backtesting success of more than 67%. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I'm sure that you will get that success because
Okay.
divergence is quite successful.
Yeah. The reason because I was always waiting for the next line, because the next line, the turning point has already happened, and that itself has made a big move.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are not wrong or correct, actually there are 2 approaches only. Both the approaches are equally valid depending on which stage of your learning process you are in. Supposing you have gone to a level of professionalism in trading, then you can short the market here, low minus 10.
Okay.
But if you are waiting because you are having time constraint, you are yet to be a professional, but you are trying your best, then I would say wait for the next bar to see a turning point, then go short. There's nothing wrong here. The only wrong thing here is you will lose by the process. In the process, you will lose 90 pips already.
Yes. That is what I would like to optimize there. That's what I'm trying to understand.
So I would say this entry at the divergence before the third one
Yeah,
can generate more profit, but at the same time can generate more stop loss as well. This bar can go up and stop you out.
correct.
So it's always a catch 22.
There, I mean, in the previous bar, it is already got a weak bullish bar. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is also touched the overbought. I mean, that's
Yes,
kind of
absolutely.
overbought. It's a 2 OB,
And it is R3 as well. See this
R3
resistance.
as well.
Everything
Yeah,
has happened.
everything has happened. So
Go
with
short,
that
go short.
understanding,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
short.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And your question is, how is it different from general MACD? Now let's see MACD. This is MACD in front of you, yeah?
Yeah.
Same chart. This is
Yeah.
MACD at the top, yeah? So this is MACD, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is our proprietary. How to bring it, how to align it? Go to here and then do chart setting. So go here and then chart setting, and then go down and then go to where did it go? This one here.
Yeah.
You know how to do cursor on chart and panel minimize? Do you know, understand what is it?
Yeah. Cursor, what is that?
Cursor on chart and panel minimized. What is the difference between these two?
Cursor on chart is when you put the cursor on the chart, the details will come.
And panel minimize, see the minimize. So what does it mean? I want to make this MACD come below this price. Okay,
Okay.
I cannot drag it. See, there is nothing.
Yeah.
But if I do cursor on chart, see this
Yeah.
MACD is coming.
Yeah.
I can drag
okay.
it. I can drag it. Then again make this panel minimized. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how we do. So now 1:1. So now we are talking about this fellow on 24th of the February, and this is here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is your MACD
Yeah.
with no
So it is already-
divergence. With no divergence. So this is convergence. Price has gone up. MACD has gone up.
Mm.
And this is our proprietary divergence indicator. It is much better than MACD.
Okay.
So this is the difference. MACD is good for a general concept of a trend. Like from here it is saying trend, uptrend.
Yeah.
But MACD may lag sometimes, most of the time I think, to show the divergence. Like not as clear as this. Never.
Okay.
That's why you don't use the standard MACD.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Did I answer
Clear.
your question?
Clear. Okay. Let's go back to that chart again. So one more question.
On number 5.
On number 5, on the chart. Yeah. So here at the swing high at 1. Yeah. See, could you please put the cursor here on the the MACD is divergence is 46.23. It is a okay. So it is a A class confirm.
Not yet confirmed.
Where
Confirmation
not
comes
yet
on the
confirmed.
third.
Yeah, not yet confirmed. Not yet confirmed. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Any question?
Okay. Just one. So at the end of at the finish of this bar, the price is divergence is at 46.23. Yeah. And that will not change.
No, that will not change.
Okay, that is stuck at 46.2 on
If the
at
next
7 o'clock.
if the next bar is going up,
Yeah.
then the divergence will change. Obviously, it will change. Bar to bar.
No, it will change, but on that particular time,
It will not change.
okay.
It will depend on the next bar. What is it? Up
Right.
or down? If it is down,
Okay.
divergence line will come down. If it is up, it will possibly go up.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Clear?
That's yeah, clear.
See this one here. This is forget about all these things. Let's do this another example to clear your doubts. Here we are here, and we are here. This is a swing high.
Yeah, swing
This is
high.
not. This is not yet a swing high.
Correct. Yeah.
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 But the divergence line is already showing a divergence.
Yes.
Now if you go short here, that will be a
Yeah.
mistake,
Correct.
because divergence line may go up, may come down. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, next one divergence line has gone up because price has gone up.
Gone up. Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the difference between this.
Yeah. 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 Yes, that difference I understood because earlier there was no resistance.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. Sir. That's good.
Can I go to next question?
Yeah. Next question, please.
Did you understand the professional approach of entering and an amateur way to approach
Understood.
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 Next question. Balinda, do you have any question on MACD or divergence indicator?
Not on those things, man.
What are the latest NPF modification or optimization features on line chart? Please show us examples. So that's a good question. Before I go there, do you have any other question, Balinder? Because it should not so happen that I'm answering only one person's question.
I will ask on a chart when you show.
Go.
Like it's related to the trading. Like what's the all sold out or all bought out chart and with the
All
example.
sold, all sellers out. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Balinder is asking where what is the example of a all sellers out. Let's show him one example of a all sellers out. Do you remember what is a bearish bar?
Just China.
What is that? What is a bearish bar?
Where is close below the open.
Fantastic, brilliant. And do you know what is a strong bearish bar?
Just when close is close to the, what do you call it? Is the nick
Low.
low, close to the low. That is strong bearish bar.
Fantastic. And what is the strongest bearish bar?
When open and close are totally like open and close are at the same point, weak and peak and cross, just exact, that's a strong bearish bar. And if it's a start of a trend, that's a strong bearish bar.
You got mixed in that. So you said yeah. So the definition should be strongest bearish bar is the same strong bearish bar. That means this close is near to the low.
Near to the low, yeah.
Close near to the low, but it is appearing at a resistance.
Just at
If
the
it
top
is
of it.
if it is appearing at a resistance, that strong bearish bar becomes a strongest.
Yep.
Okay, if you remember all these things, three things, the last question I'll ask you, what is the weakest bearish bar?
Weakest bearish bar is when the same strong bearish bar is so-called strong bearish bar appeared at the end of a trend or at a big support. That's the weakest.
Fantastic, brilliant.
Big support.
So we you said when that same strongest bearish bar, which is the close near to the low,
Yep.
appears on a support like this was S2.
Yep.
So this is all sellers out. The weakest bearish bar at NP Financials, we have named it as all sellers out, ASO.
If you, I'm taking the same example because I have taken this trade on a 31st AUD USD. I took this trade and I was out on the first, like because it was also a strong bearish bar, isn't it?
This one here.
Yes. And I was out of that trade actually.
Yeah, you did the correct thing.
No, but
You
in
did.
it, sorry?
You did the correct thing.
But in
But-
the sample example,
You
didn't-
need, yes, what you need to do, if you have gone out here, you
Yes.
need to get in again here. Did you do that?
I did.
Yes.
But
Then
you
what
didn't
happened?
go in the example actually, like in the sample setup. That's what I wanted to ask. Mate.
What? This is not a sample setup.
No, it is like in the NP Financial website sample trade setups. You didn't mention it there. That's why I wanted to ask it. Actually.
Which one? This one on the 4th of June.
Yes, like you entered on a.
Hold on, let me go there. Very good. Good that you people are referring to this, because the more you read about this, more you refer to this, the more you learn.
I will be doing commodity very soon, Mike. But little
When,
stuff.
mate, when? You should do
Mike, I
it
told
now.
you, I spent 3 years continuous in India. I spent my whole wealth there, man.
You are the wealthiest person in India.
I
Shru,
was 100%.
Sri, do you know the village which Valinder comes from?
Mhm. No, I don't know.
Valinder, can you please tell?
Amritsar?
Ratna. It's a name as RathDhana, richest
Hold on,
village.
so slow. RathDhana, Ratnadhana, isn't it?
That's one. That's
Yeah,
from where I
tell
am.
the actual story of this village.
Ratjana.
Mm.
Yes.
Known as the village of Crorpotis. See, everyone is a Crorpoti there, and Valinder comes from there.
I am
Excellent.
too, buddy, but I want to be crorepati by self-made, mate.
No. If you born there, you are a Crorpoti.
I am. I'm not saying. Mate, one more thing. In my whole family, I am the one who is little struggling, but everyone is really, really highly successful, buddy.
You will be also successful, provided you take the right decision at the right time.
I will, but I spend like get distracted sometimes. One of my
How?
sisters is, if you search the Sharda Saroha Goyat, she's my sister, news anchor.
Hold on. Sarada.
No, Sharda.
Shardha. Shraddha.
Saroha.
S.
Aroha.
Sa.
Not Shraddha, it's Sharda. Shardha.
Shar.
Sharda.
Sharda, Ma Sharda? That's
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Saraswati.
Yes. Sharda Saroha. Saroha.
Sa.
Roha.
Hmm.
Goya. That's how I was talking about.
Wow. She is your sister, is it?
She is my real sister, buddy.
She is your real sister.
Yes. She is
And
news
and
anchor.
what is she doing? She is a news reader, is it?
News anchor, yeah, man. Like pretty big, worked in a couple of big channels, G News including.
She is a news reader in G channel, yeah,
Yeah.
GTV,
Not now, I think she's in News 18,
News 18.
producer at the moment, yeah.
She started
I told
producing,
you.
is it?
Yeah. I'm the one who is little struggling.
She is your elder sister, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Very good, excellent. Congratulations to her. Very good.
I told you, buddy, everyone is really, really successful. I might be, but
Hmm.
you're distracted, buddy. Every individual is different personality.
That's correct. So she is covering Z Rajasthan, yeah, that's good.
Now, at the moment, she is working in a News 18, like it's a very big channel, very, very big channel.
News 18.
Yes, she is in that one, actually.
Good. How many brothers and sisters you have? See, I can see your photo here. That means you are not lying. That's correct.
Man, I can make a video call to her straight away.
I can see that. Right. All good. All good. All right, go. Next question.
The question is about the trading, like
Yeah, all sellers out. Did you understand what is all sellers out? Okay, I'll go to that trading. Yeah.
yes,
AUD,
I
USD, Euro, AUD, Forex.
I want to ask one more. What is DT? Sometime you have mentioned in the charts, like DTOD.
What is DTOD, Sri?
DT?
What is DT?
And
DT, downtrend.
DT is double top.
Okay, okay, double top. Okay, DT,
And next question.
DB, DT, DB.
OD as well. OD you have written down.
OD. What is OD?
OD, divergence.
Opposite divergence.
Opposite divergence.
That's correct. So Euro, AUD. Let's see. Oh no, you're referring Aussie dollar, isn't it? Yeah, Aussie
Yes.
dollar. Yeah, this is the trade we are talking about. So what is your question now? So this is the same
For
trade.
if you take the like either this one or you in the chart like you have sent on an NP Financial, you didn't say that when we took the trade first on 31st,
Hmm.
you haven't mentioned that we needed to get out on the first of like when the all seller hours happen.
Oh, I understand. This trade is on 31st, isn't it?
Yes, and you needed to finish at first and then again enter. That's what I was asking. Like,
Oh,
how did
okay. So
you?
if I
What?
go and load more on the previous one, I'll answer that question. I think I have written on that was considered to be running, isn't it?
Yes.
April, May,
Similar.
May.
It's in June actually. I think.
No,
Yes.
May. Yeah.
May.
So
Yes.
this is the one you're talking about, yeah?
Yes.
And I have written the second one and the third one. This hypothetical could be considered to be running, yeah?
Yes.
So when we report this, when we do the commentary on these setups, we do month on month.
Yes.
We do month on month. So when we are at 31st, we don't know whether it will go up or down, isn't it? So how can we
Yeah.
write on this? How can we write that this will be closing on all sellers out, because we don't know the next bar. So when
No,
you
but even on the June.
yes, I got your point.
Yes.
So what you are
Even on
saying
the
is
June.
in the month of June I
you
should
are-
include that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly we can take this as a feedback.
Yes,
then
that's
we'll,
what I was.
yeah, fair, very good, excellent. So we may consider that the trade which was running on the previous might be closed here, right?
Yes, and then again enter on fourth. That's what I
correct.
was asking.
Very good, excellent. Next question.
The second question is if you see the EuroCAD,
Same here.
EuroCAD, yes.
Go.
You didn't take the trade of 7th of this one. 7th of June, you didn't take the trade. You said reward to risk ratio.
7th of
But
this
it's a
one.
turning point actually.
This one.
Yes.
This was
Yes.
for going short. When it is written on the top, that means we are considering short. When we are writing at the bottom, that means we are going long. Anything written bottom
No, but
below, this is considered for short.
sorry?
This is considered for short because the score was short for going short.
It's a long 2TP mind.
Okay, let's go.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, hold on. EuroCAD, we'll go to EuroCAD here, and then you are referring to this one, isn't it? 14th,
Yes.
yeah. So
No,
let's go.
excuse me. 7th one. 7th of that.
7th. Okay, let's go to this 75. Okay. Who can answer that this is a 2TP, good TTP, bad 2TP, yes 2TP, no TTP, what it is? Who can answer?
Okay, this is a on the line chart, the third bar high is not taken on, or it is a high is not taken on.
It is taken out.
It is taken out. Yeah, I think I told you 1,000 times. You might have forgotten. Okay, I'll give you time. Try.
Can I see one logical explanation? That's what
you also try. Bolinder, you also try.
Yeah, that's what I know, that whenever this line chart divergence becomes slimmer and slimmer, we need to be very careful. Although I did not enter in that trade because I was already entered long before, but because of my capital, I didn't enter in that one. But you didn't mention it. That's why I'm asking.
Trim. What do you, are you talking about the trend detector?
Could
Yes,
you go back to the
when this line chart
number one?
bullish.
Okay, very simple. Both of you have forgotten. Let me take this opportunity to remind you that when we are taking an opposite trade in case of a 2TP or LCTP, because the line chart color is red, isn't it?
PL
Yeah,
color.
line chart price line color is red, and we are taking we are thinking to take
100
a
is
we are thinking to reverse this trend to go up. That is not a problem. The
mm,
problem is if the 80,
80% body 80%.
yeah, so if when we are in doubt like this one here, because the line chart color is red, line color is red, so that's a doubtful case. When we are in doubt, what we need to do is we need to wait for the, as Sri said, 80% of the bar to be above the line, so that that's a better probability. In this case only 50% of the bar is above the line, so we are possibly thinking to go short, not long. That's a good question. Did I answer your question, Balinder?
No, yes, yes, that's true.
So you need
But
to remember
personally,
these finer points to
yeah.
avoid losing trades,
No,
especially
personally, that's yeah.
especially
Sorry.
when especially when we are in doubt,
Mm.
like we are in we are going we are trying to go long when the line chart line color is red, we are going to go short when the line chart line color is blue, green. Yeah.
Mm.
Next question, Valinder.
No, that's all, man. That's all
Okay.
I wanted. Like, that's what I think. Whenever this Bollinger becomes slimmer, like, I become little extra
They
cautious.
are
Like,
straight. Yeah, they are straight.
Mm.
So when Bollinger, yeah, Bollinger, you are
yes,
right. When the Bollingers are becoming narrow and
yeah,
straight like this. So
Mm.
when Bollinger,
That's
when this is
yes, right.
Bollinger becoming narrow and straight, at the same time we can see the what happened to trend detector. See the trend detector?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely no trend,
Maybe.
isn't
Yep.
it?
Yeah.
So if you see the trend detector absolutely no trend, you should avoid taking a risky trade as this one.
Yep.
If you are thinking of a trade, only think in the direction of the trend, which is possibly down from the previous line chart, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Next question, Balinder.
No, thank you, man. That's all I wanted.
So I'll go to the three. What he has asked? He has asked about the improvements in the line chart. What we have done. So the major improvement what we have done in the line chart is to identify the line color without the line color, without the line itself. See, there is no line here, so there is no line here.
Mm.
So there is no line here. So what we are trying to do is we are because line itself is derived from price, which is a little bit of lagging, although it is very good, but lagging. So in that case, what we have done is we have taken out that lagging factor, and we are saying that when the bar color is red, possibly from here, and the low is taken out, then we will go short when the bar color is green, and possibly high taken out, go long, and when bar color is red, low taken out, possibly go short. So this is the major thing which we have done when you ask about the line chart this thing, optimization features on line chart. Yeah. So did I answer your question?
Sorry, sir. Can we go back to that chart again, line chart?
Yeah.
So this bar chart is representing the
See
price
there
line.
are three colors: red,
Yeah,
white, and red,
yeah,
green and white.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
so when you see green and then white and then red, that means
That's
what
a
the
gap.
that's what that means what is the possibility of change in trend.
Mm, mm, mm.
Similarly, when you see there is no white but only red to green, so there
It
is
is
a
straight
possibility.
TP.
Straight. No, this is the TP. The
Okay.
TP has not changed the color. It's more
Yeah,
than TP. It's more than
yeah,
TP.
yeah.
See, this TP has not changed the color. So and there is two white bars here. So
Yeah,
that
it's a gap.
there is a
Record
possibility
gap.
of a consolidation, and reversal, and actually it reversed it, isn't it? So this is the major change what we have done, and this is actually increase the probability of making winning trades.
One more thing.
So the new students they will get this line chart. Is that right?
No, Neutral lines will still we are not changing this because we are, then in that case we have to change everything.
Okay.
So this comes as a premium service. This comes with a little bit extra cost. Even the new students who are getting this, they will get this because we are not going to change this. But as a business, we will put this as a premium.
Okay. 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 Understood. Yeah.
Balinder?
Yeah. One more thing, mate. Can we see the 12-hour chart and 2-day chart together as well? Is there any setting possible?
Yes. I think Sri has already done that.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I've done that.
Sri can explain. So this is the 2-day chart, and this is the 12-hourly chart. Where did it go? This is the. Hold on, give me a minute. File, load template. 2D. How many questions we have? Same here. See this Aussie dollar, when line color changes, it goes down. And this is 12-hourly chart. And let me bring the 2-day chart. This is 2-day chart. Yeah, it is
Yes. How
possible.
can we see?
Sri, would you like to contribute?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-day, yeah. So then copy the duplicate.
Duplicate this one.
Yeah, duplicate 2-day chart.
Mhm.
Then change the time frame. It's set to hours, 12 hours, 12 hourly. Yeah, and go back to this what do you call the histograms.
This one.
Yeah, histograms. What is the histogram? And for if you go back to the 12 hourly, but just need to understand what is the NPF. Is it NPF? Yeah, 12 hourly. So basically, we have to come here and select that
So we'll delete this one.
hammer. Yeah,
We'll delete this one,
delete that one.
and we'll go on this one here,
Hammer
and then this one,
settings.
indicator,
Indicator 12 hourly.
and we write B triple. The name can be different. So sometimes it is B triple F. Sometimes it is sometimes it is NPF.
But 12 hourly.
So
Yeah.
So if we have many 12 hourly like this one here, what we can do, we have to write it down. We have to write it down. So go what
What
Sri
is
is saying. So it is B triple F dash. Okay.
Dash 12 hour. Yeah.
Balinder, you are getting it?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
B triple F 12 dash 12 hours. So you go here and then go to indicator and type in here B triple F dash 12
Hour.
hour. Which one?
Daily.
Again we missed something.
No, on that it's 12. It's just a simple 12 hour. I mean, there's
I
no
think
daily.
maybe there is a gap here. This one here. See this?
Yeah,
There was a
yeah,
gap.
that's the one.
There was a gap between dash and 12. Yeah. You can make it this as favorite. You can make this as favorite and then add. Yeah. Then you have to change these two colors.
Yeah.
So for example, if you go here, go to settings. Yeah. So the colors here,
Yes.
and then you click on this plus and then type in 12 hour. Okay. And then save it. So you are saving this as 12 hour. Okay. Now you go here on this one and go to settings and then select that for 12 hour, which you have done now. It will change. Can you see that? Now does it look like this? Then the same thing you have to do here. Right click. So it is B triple F 12 hour D, isn't it? B triple F 12 hour D. So same thing. Go to plus and type in 12 hour D and then add. Balindra, are you following?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
So B triple F. So we'll go to here. add indicator, same thing, B triple F 12 power D. So this is the one, and then add it, and it will come like this. So they'll exactly look like same.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sri.
No problem.
So this way you can copy and then change and have 12 hourly as well as
2 days.
2 days side by side.
So when we change the assets for Euro USD, it will automatically change. Yeah?
Yes.
You have to link.
Yeah.
You have to link. You have to link. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already linked here. What you see is
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
see, this is linked here. This is unlinked. This is linked. Yeah. This is unlinked. This is linked. So it's
So
already
link it,
linked.
yeah.
So link it. So you have to now when you go to Euro USD or GBP USD, for example, Euro USD, they will both change simultaneously.
Okay.
Got it? Questions?
Yep. Well, that's all. Thank you.
All right. Next question will go to Sri. We completed ASIC regulations. We completed this. We completed this. Okay. So did I answer your question on number 6?
Yes. Yeah. That's clear. Yeah.
Okay. If you are interested, just type in a mail to support@npfinancials.com.
Sure. Yeah.
Number 7. Forex and commodity trading. As a pro trader, how do you technically set up or see on charts to start a new day on a first week and on a new month or quarter? Yes and no, possibly. Don't actually bothers me now. So yeah, I remember I told you this, but now I am the more I am seeing this, the more yeah, it's still true that on the first day or the first week of the month something will happen, and more often than not, first 6 days.
Yeah.
First 6 days actually set the market, set the month, set the month.
Set,
Like
set the tone of the month.
tone of the
Yeah.
month.
Week.
See, this is a 2nd of June. So to answer this question, I think no special anything. Only be very cautious, not cautious. Only be very opportunistic to take the opportunity from first week of the month. So
Okay.
July, now the first week is 5th to 9th, isn't it?
Yes.
Even in first and second, something may happen. The FOMC may come, not FOMC, in non-farm payroll may come, isn't it? So, but if it is 5 days, then fine. Otherwise, if it is only 2 days, then possibly next week, 5
Next
to
week.
9,
Yeah.
would be very good. Next week, 5 to 9 would be very critical. So as this month, it was from 2nd of June to 11th of June, because this 2-day chart. For first 5-6 bars, whether it is commodity or like the Euro USD in front of us, let us change these to, for example, commodity, which is crude oil. Let's go to the file load template, commodity. If I do commodity, and bring this. See, this is gold, happened on the 2nd June again.
2nd June. Yeah.
Yeah, start of the month. And this probably move happening on 30th of June. If this is going to go up, we don't know.
Yeah. High
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
It is bouncing from 200. Yeah, everything will most often happen on the first day. Let's go to oil. See, either on the last day, 31st, or on the first day. So same thing, isn't it? So to answer your question, don't be too stressed. Only be opportunist to take the opportunity which is appearing on the beginning of the month. That will actually be more
Carry on.
yes, successful probabilistically and there will be less fake outs and less false bounce and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Okay. Just on the, is it because the futures market, or I mean, is it because of the correlation between the other markets or the other instruments?
I don't think so. I would say yes. Some kind of relationship there on the future markets in the form of the contracts gets rolled over from month to
Yes.
month.
Yeah.
Not, but at the same time, that is not every month. That happens once in 3 months or
Three
once in,
months.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this opportunity comes every month.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that there may be many factors like option expiry, like rollovers, but but I would say this would happen mainly the brokers or the mutual fund and the hedge
Okay.
fund managers.
Yeah.
We all get excited after getting salary, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so with the new enthusiasm, we all get excited on the first of the month and second of the month, third of the month. That's why it happened, and this
Okay.
happens for many years, and this will possibly happen forever.
Okay. Understood. Yeah.
Did I answer
So,
your question?
yes, sir. Yeah. That's good.
What is hedging? Last question. What is hedging in forex and commodity trading, and what is futures trading forex and commodity trading? Hedging in anything, forex or commodity or bonds or indices or cryptocurrency or shares, is going long and short. So, for example, you are going long on Euro USD, and either going long on two contracts on Euro USD and selling one contract of Euro USD at the same time, or selling one contract of Aussie USD. So doing opposite is hedging. Supposing you are going long on Aussie and going short on dollar index, so that is hedging. Supposing you are going long on BHP and shorting Rio Tinto, that is hedging. Supposing you are going long on Westpac and short on ANZ at the same time,
Okay.
is hedging.
So,
So why do it and how we do it? We do it through the concept called beta. You remember beta?
yeah, yeah, on the shares.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the if CBA, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, is having a beta of 1.5 and the market is in an uptrend, then we will probably buy Commonwealth Bank of Australia and sell Westpac at the same time.
Because beta of a Westpac is less than the Commonwealth.
Correct. 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 Correct.
Okay. So hedging means it is.
You are hedging your exposure.
Yeah.
Supposing you are a businessman and you want to fix Australian dollar rate with your buyers in United States
Yeah.
at 75.
Yeah.
If Australian dollar goes to 76, you have to pay more,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
what the dealers do, they hedge Australian. They will fix a contract at 75, but at the same time they will possibly buy Aussie dollar out of pocket to hedge their exposure into the Australian dollar to the international market.
Okay. So it is not the buy and sell the same instrument. It
Yeah,
is
you can do it, but that is meaningless, isn't it? People do it actually during the non-farm payroll. They buy and sell GBP USD, for example, in 1 minute chart. They will buy and sell 1 minute chart GBP USD. Let's see, hedging. These are good questions. Go to the intraday GBP, for example. F7. Then we have what is futures trading, forex and commodity. It is opening. Hold on.
okay. No problem.
Supposing this is your GBP USD in front of us, yeah. For example, let's use this one. Yeah. And the non-farm payroll came around 2350, isn't it?
Yeah.
2230, I think. 1030, isn't it? This is
This is 1 minute chart. Pound dollar.
GBP, yeah. This is when non-farm came, yeah. And before that, we were here, 2230. And we know the non-farm is coming, isn't it? 2020. So this is 2025. This is 2229. Here the non-farm came. Yeah, just 1 minute. And we see the trend is down.
Yeah, trend down.
So what the I would say the news traders, they may be successful, they may not be successful, but it is dangerous to do that. What they will do, they will put a sell order at the if this is broken, or if is very aggressive, he will say if it goes below 3743, I will sell. Someone will sell at 3742, someone will sell 3739, someone will sell at 3737. At the same time, he will place a buy order at 3752 if this is broken, or if this is broken 3756.
Okay.
So he is hedging his position, and then he will open. He will wait for 2-3 seconds or 15 seconds, 30 seconds to see which one is making profit, which one is losing.
Then if the other one is, because anyway the market will go in one direction, so he will cancel the other direction.
That's correct. So in this case, his long is triggered.
Yeah.
And he got money. But it may so happen it will first come down and then go up.
Yes.
So he will lose money on the short and gain money on the long. So this is also kind of hedging which people can do.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Okay.
Even in 1 minute chart, see how our new modification is holding the trade from here to here.
So what this one is
same
line chart?
Same line chart, modified line chart, yeah. And in here what we are doing, we are doing the diversification. This is not divergence. Can you see this divergence here?
Yeah.
Price came down.
Yeah.
And our new divergence line went up. See this segment. This is the new segment here.
Yes.
This is new segment, and if you buy here, see what happened to the price here.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Next question. Do you have any question on this? Hedging?
No, I had understood. So hedging can be buy and sell on the same instrument on the same time frame.
That's correct.
Or it could be different on the buy and sell on a different company or a different instrument.
Exactly.
To protect your whatever the business model he has.
That's correct. That's why they are called hedge fund managers. They hedge against the other instrument. What is future to or next? Any question?
What is the question just on that? What is the commitment of traders? COT.
Commitment of traders. Yeah, useless thing. Don't use that.
Okay.
You know how the brokers also need to survive.
Okay, that works.
They come out with the commitment. Yeah, I think it is there in IG as well as in Go markets. I don't know the Go markets. Commitment. The commitment of traders is nothing but the number of buyers and sellers at the present time. So if for GBP USD at 2230. If the sellers were more, they will say 10,000 sellers, and if buy orders are 6,000, they will say buy order 6,000. But the next second, my buy order will be 16,000 and sell order will be 0. So the commitment indicator, is not that fast.
Okay.
It is not at all fast. It is very misleading. Very misleading. Next.
Okay. Good. I think my questions are all answered.
All done. So you are done the futures trading. What is futures trading, forex and commodities? Same thing. The only difference between futures and CFD is futures are for a specific month future. For example, rough rise September 2022. You remember our this commodity trading education?
Yeah. It's every 3 months.
Commodity trading price bars, introduction. I think module one, with sectors. Let's see one by one. Module one, in which we discussed about the nomenclature. Do you remember or forgot? It is easy to forget because we don't use that, isn't it?
Correct.
But in there it is clearly very well explained the concept of futures trading. Let's go. Commodity will maybe doing very good because they are saying that next bull run will come, and the bull run for commodity stays for years, 30 years, 20 years. Yeah.
Mm.
So let's do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Yeah. So see this future. The future will be named as a different, like this fellow. So there will be July or September or November or December. Till I think 4-5 years back, brokers like Go Markets and IG were quoting this month's future, that month's future, and they were not rolling. So let me first explain what is the future. For example, GH355. Yeah, it means that March gold, H for March and G for gold. If you go here in the previous slide,
Yeah.
yep, E F G H is there, isn't it? Yeah, says this is
Yeah.
H for March. Yeah, H
Yeah.
for March. So G for gold, H for March. So gold March contract was the most actively traded at 355.50 or Troy cents. March contract. Similarly, September for U and W for wheat.
Okay.
September wheat was traded at 3.69. So this was the nomenclature before, old style.
Okay. Yeah.
Old means not that old, maybe 4-5 years back. After that, we pressurize a lot and to ask them to do a continuous contract. These are actually discrete contract because they get rolled over from March to April to May to June, blah blah blah. And there is a discontinuation in the chart because chart will show for 1 month and then there is a gap and then 1 month, then yeah. So to get rid of all those nonsense, we requested them to do a continuous contract.
Yeah.
And based on our request, they actually did the continuous contract, which we are trading in the form of CFDs nowadays. That is the major difference. One is a rollover contract, one is a continuous contract, and one is a time bound contract, the other one is time independent contract, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
One is traded in future exchange, one is traded in normal
Commodity
exchange.
exchange.
Yeah, normal
Yeah.
exchange.
Yeah.
Very good question, excellent questions. Anything else? Valinder,
No, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Sri.
That's all I was.
No, good. So,
If you don't have any question, thank you very much for participating and thank you for your time and thank you for the wonderful questions. Have a good one. Bye for now.
Thank you very much, brother.
Take
thank
care.
you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Bye.
Valinder, tell me when you are starting this commodity.
Very soon, Mike. I
And
told you, buddy.
And Sri, you need to tell me what are the objectives you are doing. You have
Sure.
multiple things in your plate.
Sure. I got multiple, but yeah, I'll take one by one at a time,
That's good.
and very precisely. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Not a problem. Take care. Bye for now.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thanks, Belinda. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.